Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. My name is Maria. If you're new here, don't forget to like and subscribe. So in today's video, I will be showing you guys books, must-have books for your clothing unit. We do use in our school the creative curriculum, so I just want to give you some ideas of books for your read aloud or for your small group that you can use for the clothing unit. And I do have it in this mesh bag, all of my unit books for clothing. So I'm going to start off with Llama Llama Red Pajama. This is a cute book. I have props in here. So that's a really nice book that you can read with your children and have them follow along with you. Another great book, and I'll insert a picture of the book here as well, is The Three Little Kittens. Is also an amazing book that you can read to your children during your read aloud or as well as small group. Another one is Mary Wore Her Red Dress, is another good book as well. Ella Sarah Gets Dressed is another book that you can read. One of my favorite books and that the children enjoy, and what I do is as I read to them, I have them bring up the prop to me from the rug that matches the picture in the story. Or as I read, I can ask them, what do you think might come next? And they're matching that prop to the picture story. Nuffle Bunny is another great one, right? This is if you know, you know. Froggy Gets Dressed is another great read aloud that you can incorporate in your classroom. The Mitten is also one of my favorites. I do have the book here that I can show you guys. This is an amazing book, and I actually found this online for free, so I use this as my prop. So I give each child an individual animal card, and once they see the animal from the story, they get to place it on the mitten with the Velcro. And this is just another great way to keep the children engaged and focused when you're reading, right? Because they're thinking about when is their turn to come up and put the animal on the mitten. And then as a follow-up activity to that, I do give them a mitten, right? And then I do have a prompt that says, my mitten is so big, blank, blank, blank. So they'll draw a picture of either one of the animal characters from the story, or maybe they want to put, I don't know, a favorite animal or favorite toy of their liking of my mitten is so big, blank could fit in, right? So this is another great activity, and you can also add that to your literacy board as well. Moving along, another one of my favorites that does incorporate math is Pete the Cat and His Four Groovy Buttons. And of course, we zhuzh it up using some props. I use the numbers. I also found this as well. There's a great free website of props for kids. It's called kiz.com. Is KIZZ.com, and chances are this was where I found props for this book, and it's totally for free. You can download it. I know it's a great also math activity that you can do or follow up with the children, right? You can use buttons to count with the children. You can sort with buttons, right? So there's just so many great activities with this. So this is a really great, enjoyable read aloud for the clothing unit. And it's also a great introduction for like buttons in general. You guys can talk about buttons as well and what clothes have buttons, right? You can even do an activity of what's your favorite button. Have the children count how many people like the red buttons, how many people like the blue buttons, which one has more, which one has less, right? We're comparing as well. So we're adding math in the mix. And that was something that the children enjoyed. Another thing recently that I read is Clothesline Clues to Jobs People Do. So this was an amazing book, especially because you want to talk about different types of clothing. So of course uniform is one. So the book really goes through different types of jobs and uniforms that people wear. For example, a chef, right? You have your chef hat, you have the apron, police officers. You can talk about like the uniforms that they wear, the firefighters. So it really goes through the different types of uniforms and what people wear doing different types of jobs. So I thought that was an interesting and great connection to connect jobs to, as well, to clothing that people wear on a daily basis, to make those connections with real life experiences. Another great one is Wash Line by Jess Albero is another great read as well. You can find this freebie at kids.com. So I literally just print it out, I laminate it, and I use these as I read and have the children bring up the picture card as they see me read the story. So this is another great book as well. All of these are. And of course, how can I not mention A Pocket for Corduroy, right? It's just an amazing book for the children. We know that Corduroy misses, he's looking for In Search of a Pocket. So as a follow-up activity to this, what I do is I give them a pre-cut pocket. And then I have the children decorate their pocket, right, to their liking. And also to work on their fine motor skills is what I do is I hole punch the pocket, and then using yarn, I have the children just string through each hole to kind of like pull through to keep their pocket in place. So that's also another great activity that also works on their fine motor skills, their literacy skills, right? And this is such a great book as well to read to the children. So these are the books that I have been using in my class for the clothing unit. Please, if you have any other suggestions, please comment down below. If you have any other book suggestions, again, if you're new here, don't forget to like and subscribe. So I'll see you guys in my next one.